Hi guys, it's Mikey Bjd Boy here with a video, some updates. Uh, you know, last week was a hard one for me. We all enjoy our dollies, recast or legitimate, and the attacks on people that have recasts it hurts. It hurts. When I see friends being attacked, it hurts. Ray had a video last night, and it was a very good one, and I think he pulled it, but it was a very good video. It touched into subjects like, okay, even in legitimate companies, do they pay their artists a good portion? Do they compensate them well? Do they have good working conditions for their employees? Or are they a sweatshop? And so, also too, there's that angle. We don't know that at all. Maybe on some companies. And if there's small, like artist dolls and whatnot, we know how that's working. They generally create the doll, and then they have it cast by Haru or whoever else. But on these legitimate companies, we don't 100% know that they're being legitimate to their people. So we could be, creating things too, and recasts come from the same countries. So they're buying from these companies and they're recasting them. And of course, us purchasing does contribute to that a little bit. But in the great scheme of things, what's right is right is right. I mean, I've collected Barbie for 20 years. And Barbie's legitimate, right? But there's so many knockoffs as well. We know they're knockoffs. We know they're knockoffs. Some people buy them. Some people that are on a budget will buy those dolls. Some people like those dolls. Some of the ones from the 60s, the Unitas and whatnot that were knockoffs of Barbie, they sell for hefty prices now. And they were a dime store product, that was produced. So, bottom line, I guess what I'm trying to say is, let's all love each other. No hate. We all have this common core interest in our beautiful collection of dolls. I will say, I'm more willing to take risks on a recast or do mods on a recast as opposed to an $800 doll or a $500 doll or a $600 doll. So I would be more prone to do so on a recast, which is a fraction of that cost, as opposed to doing something like that on a legitimate doll. That is hefty in price. Some dolls that are lower end, it's not as much of a deal. It's not as big of a deal. So, but in my future path, I guess, I do have a lot of legitimates coming in. I do have recasts. Most of the recasts I do have are MSD size. You know, I started off with a Chloe. You know, there's two different Chloes here. Um, uh, let's see, my doll Chateau, Elizabeth, that's up on the shelf over there. She's a recast. So I did start because I wasn't 100% sure, and I didn't want to invest money into something that I wasn't even sure if I could handle. And it ended up, I handled it, loved it, and started going legit. All my SDs are legitimate. So there's that. Well, because they're my main characters. You can't have, well, especially with all of this, it's hard to put them out there otherwise, you know, because of all the controversy with it, you know. And I do give so many people credit that put them out, you know, put their recasts out there. That's great. I mean, they're beautiful. Why not? I love them. I love them. You know, like I said, I own them. I recently did get a recast Feeple 60, Merwin. And the reason being is she legitimately is a $500 doll. And not being 100% sure of her dynamics, I took a chance on this one. So I do have an order in through Fairyland, so I will be getting the legitimate one probably in a couple months. And she'll be going goodbye. She's going to a dear friend, so. But I wanted to experience her before I actually took that plunge with that. I know what these guys are about, so I'll end up getting legitimates in this angle too. And, well, she's also my little Maddie. She's a recast as well. Cute little dolly. She's a recast auntie, little fee auntie. And I do love her. So I'm going to get some legitimate friends for her too. So I think I've gotten all the recasts that I could want, I think, out of my system. Another one I recently got, and that's because this is Tad. He turned out pretty good. He legitimately is incredibly expensive. So, and I don't mind him. So, you know, he is pretty much the last one I'm gonna do. So, of the recasts, you know, so otherwise I'm gonna save my money, get clothes, and go, you know, the legitimate path myself. I will never be hateful, condemn anybody, diss you for what you own, what you choose to buy, or anything else. I promise you that. I promise you I will always be your friend. That shit sucks. So, choices are choices are choices. Let's each make our own, and look, why can't we be friends? We can all be friends. That's absolutely stupid to not be friends. But that's enough of all of that ramble. You know, we're going to let that dog lie. You know, every 6 months this goes on. Even Ray noticed that. So, but I have had lots of incomings. I do have lots of incomings. I have a Feeple 60, Fairyland Merwin in normal skin coming in. I purchased a doll of Ray of Sunshine Pets. I chatted with her this afternoon and purchased one of her fellas. I want to say it's Taryn was his name. So, and he's gorgeous. I love him. He's a resin soul Jew something. Yeah. But he's gorgeous. So I'm very excited about that. I placed my first resin soul order. And so I have a Bayo in red skin coming. And I also have a Woo in coffee skin. 2 sets of jointed hands for the boys in my Resin Soul gang, Oliver and Lucas. And then a set of hands for Sophia. Yeah, so she'll have jointed hands as well. So that'll be really cool. For my little Bayo, I just got this in today. And this was through Milky Queen. They're on eBay. And I got these wonderful, they're clear-ish wings. And they have nice magnets in them. And believe it or not, they even sent magnets for them to put inside the doll. So that's another cool thing. There's, because he's going to be a little devil boy. So there's his tail. Of course, pair of wings, so you have the 2. And then we have cool little devil ones. And they're pretty awesome. I was pretty impressed. So, those are the little devil horns. They kind of have ridges on them, which not okay. Picking up a little. But yeah. So, I'll, I want to say I'm going to go ahead and blush them black. Blush certain areas. Because they had shown them on the website. And, oh, they had them done so cool. So, I could see that really working with the red resin. So, that'll be a whole new experience. Also, too, online I had gotten on eBay. These are getting washed out bad. A lot of 30-16 millimeter eyes for $9. And I did my first set last night. I don't know how well this is going to pick up, you guys. Kinda. But I did my first set of eyes. And I did a really glowy green, and they've actually got glitter in them as well. So I thought they turned out pretty decent for the first go. What else did we get in here? Because we did get a few things. I got a pair of... Oh, I better take those out of the package so I can show you guys. They were $2.99 on AliExpress and free shipping. So I got some really nice lacy stockings, and in a white, because Nadine's stockings are black, and they're starting to leave staining, which I hate that. And she's a vinyl doll. She's a hooju, so that makes me mad. So, and then I worked on this. I found this patch right here at Hot Topics the other day, and I really enjoyed it. It's the poison apple, and I really enjoy it. So, yeah, I kind of dressed up that shirt a little bit. It was kind of plainish. So, and then, let's see here. I got a lot of the shoes Madison is wearing, the pink ones. And then I got all of these, and they're USD size. I got all of these for $7 on AliExpress. I got them in purple. I got them in yellow. I got them in blue. And red. The only thing I will tell you, you will need to replace the shoelaces. They're stupid. I don't know what the hell they did there, but that's no big deal. Go to Hobby Lobby, you got that. These were $3, $2.99, free shipping. So I ended up getting 2 pairs. I got a black pair, and then I got a pink pair. So, yeah. So that was a pretty good deal on that. I've been hitting up the AliExpress. They are a good resource for clothing and all of that, and Recast too. I mean, really, they do have that there too. But clothing, very good deals. So, and also eBay. So you need to watch those 2 places as well. Let's see. Then I have an addiction to the world's smallest, and they had a Malibu Barbie there. So of course had to pick it up. It was $4.99 at our little local toy store. Where's my other one? Oh, there it is. And then Gumby and the horse. So, really cool. And they're perfect size for, you know, little props. They're, you know, they're nice. For the price, really nice. Got this in tonight off of eBay. So one of my SDs is, my girls are gonna go a little nuts in that. I thought it was too cute, so I had to get that one. Let's see. Thrifting, I found a few things. I found this case, thrifting, basically brand new, just beautiful. And what I decided to do with it, see, it's lined really cool and everything. All my COAs, till I get too many to where they won't fit in here. But this is where all my COAs go. And so then I know exactly where they are. And it's a perfect, you know, generally you're not going to have a COA that's bigger than this bag. Generally, I mean, it may happen when that time comes. I'll work with that. But that was the score. What else did I find at the secondhand store? I think that was it, because I haven't really been thrifting a whole lot. I did hit Target, however, and got this outfit for $2.08. And I think it would be good for a Blythe, for a tiny, you know, smaller proportion tiny. Came with glasses, socks, shoes, purse, skirt. Here's the way they had it on in the back. I think I'd pull the shirt over it, though, a little bit, myself, personally. So, but $2.08, yep, at Target. And Targets are reloading their shelves. So, I got the new Garden Ghouls, and her name is Wingrid. She's a dragonfly, and I'm going to open these and share them with you guys. And here's Beatrice, and she is a bee. So, and they come with little, like, seat/stand things. So I guess they're, like, meant to sit or kind of stand. So, yeah, let's open these bad boys up and see what they're all about, guys, shall we? I thought they were too cute. And, you know, what's sad is a lot of the new Monster Highline, I'm kind of like, But these, when I saw them in person, I thought, my goodness, you're way too cute. Yeah, I've got to have you. And the scale of them, they're smaller stature, so they're really super cute. Alright, got that off of there. And there is one more that is called Lumina, and she is on the back of the box right there. So, but they did not have her. They just had one of each of these girls, and that was that. So, let's see how this works. So, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to have to check it out and see how that goes. But here's the little, it's like a stand and a chair in one. And here's little Beatrice. She has a little button on her head. Little antennas that actually are attached to the doll. They're not a headband. The button is the headband right there. These are actually attached. She has a little butt, the bee butt. Cute little legs. A little articulation. The clothes are rubbery, like Polly and her little friends. There's no articulation in the arms. Yeah, they move up and down, but that's the only range of motion. They don't move out or anything. But look at these cute little shoes. They're tiny. They are ridiculous. They're ridiculous. Look at those. And the toes are kind of curled inward. That's adorable. And her little face. If I can get a good angle of that. There we go. Yeah. So there's her. I'm almost at 25 minutes because I rambled the whole way through the beginning. So that was something. It's okay though. You know, points need to be brought across, I guess, on all angles. And, you know, hate is hate. I don't hate anybody unless they've really, truly done me wrong and made my life bad. I have no time for that. And this is our firefly girl. She's gorgeous. She has the wings that are cockamamie, but really cute, you guys. Really super cute. I did score some of the fashionistas too before we go. I got Miss Fro, which I had to work on because that hair was ridiculous. And it was like a fro in sections, like 3 fros. I was like, no, that zip code needs to join itself. It needs to have more form. So, took my little pick comb and wet her hair and just picked it up. And it worked really good. So her I found at Walmart. Him, he's one of the shorter guys with a fade. He came from Target, so Target is starting to get those. The other boy I got was Dad Bod Ken, who is super stunning. I love his outfit. And even his body shape, it's so unique to the Barbie world because it's usually that model-esque feature. And then, of course, this girl, who I love everything about this one. So, and she came from Walmart, $7.97 all day long. This is like suede. It feels really nice. The top is really nice quality. I love the blue hair, the side glance, and then she has glasses to go with it. Yeah, so she was well worth the... I was excited. They were setting up a display, and it wasn't in the toy aisle. It was a pink display that they put at the end cap by the toy aisle, or off of the toy aisle. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, I've been doing a lot, as you can see, and now we're up to almost 30 minutes, so. But anyway, I wanted to pop out a video for you guys and kind of share what's been up with me and where I'm going with things, and you have my love always. So, till next time, I love you all. Be nice to one another.